I was pleased, number one, with our effort. I just thought we got in foul trouble, but I live with that. I thought our effort, our energy, our just getting after it was better. Now, we've certainly, as we go along, have to stop the fouls, but I can live with that. I thought the kids that came in when all of them were in foul trouble the first half, they extended the lead. That's what good teams are supposed to do. And I thought Trinity, Jordan, Moon, all those guys that were out there, Bickle that were out there at in the second quarter, extended the lead to 19 at half. That's good for our team, and it's good for their confidence.
Kim, clearly you have a long stretch now before playing again. How do you kind of keep things going in this stretch?
You give them some days off, and then you come back and you work and just get after each other. Sometimes playing against each other is your best games. And we'll scrimmage and do things and put in some tweaks here and there and watch film and just get better. Just get better.
Moon, given the fact that you guys are trying to start a new winning streak, how important was it there in the second quarter to get in those minutes and have a run against a team like Georgia?
It was good for us, especially coming off the bench. Coach always talking about being able to relieve those players that's out there for 40 minutes. So I think us getting that early start out there, getting a feel for the game early and just being ready, I think that helped us out a lot.
Queen, particularly after getting out-rebounded by South Carolina, talk about just maybe trying to correct that, kind of get on the boards, and I think you won 41-30 tonight.
I think we had a knack for the basketball. Wherever the ball seemed to go, we were just over it. And so that was good for us. Our guards were rebounding well, and post rebounded, so we were able to out-rebound them.
Yeah, Kim talked about the other day that it's got to be more than the post, right? Particularly with Lauren out, that you guys have got to be more of the rebounding, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And that helps us, getting those long rebounds like that help us take off down the court. Coach emphasized that a lot. So just everybody, 5 players going to the boards and grabbing those rebounds limits them. So we just like to get the ball and run.
When you talk about this team wanting to come back, though, and kind of bounce back quickly from that loss?
The loss was definitely heartbreaking, knowing you shouldn't have lost. And sometimes teams want to hang on to it and dwell, but Coach just emphasized getting over it and playing defense and playing our style of basketball. And so I feel like with all that, we were just able to naturally bounce back without doing more than what we have to do. We just played our style of basketball, and so we were able to bounce back.
Coach, what stat pops out on the defense side of the ball most to you?
Held them to 38 points. You held an SEC team to 38 points. You held a team to 24-point percentage, field goal percentage shooting for the game. I think one of the quarters was at the fourth quarter. It was like 14, field goal percentage was like 14. Those are the stats that just jump off the page with me. I really don't look at the offensive end because I know until we get Cox back, we're a work in progress. I think Cox just makes everybody's job easier because she sees the floor, she passes it. And right now, we're so inexperienced with Queen and Alyssa. They're just sophomores that they just want to do everything one-on-one real quickly. And that'll all get better, and it'll all smooth over on the offensive end. But if they can learn right now to grind it out on the defensive end when shots aren't falling, when layups are being missed, you'll be better. We'll be better.
Queen, you were a big part of the run at the end of the second quarter. Were you starting to feel it offensively at that point of the game?
I was.
Good answer.
What do y'all feel y'all worked on in practice that kind of brought y'all back to where you were? I mean, you were shooting very well from the free throw line, and obviously out-rebounded them, just something you didn't have against South Carolina.
Rebounding.
Defense.
Coach, what does that, you got one game in the next 25 days. What does that do for Lauren and the team as a whole?
Well, hopefully it will help Lauren health-wise. Certainly, keep her from walking on it or whatever heals it. But we're going to be on the floor working. We're not taking 24 days off or whatever. I mean, we got 2 games the rest of the month. It's just the way it fell. We're working. I mean, we're coming out to practice and we're getting after each other. And you have to work around finals. They're coming up, so our normal practice times will be a little different, but it'll be a good time to tweak, fix, learn, all those things. The more we can be on the floor together and even against each other in practice will make us better.
Like you said, Kim, the time in practice, you get a lot out of it. But how important is it? I think everybody but one player got at least 13 minutes. You're getting some good minutes for everybody.
Well, it's been that way in all the games except maybe 1 or 2.
Yes, I hope.
Well, it makes them better. Kids want to play. I get that. But they're certainly getting opportunities here. And you have to think down the road. It'll make us better, and it'll also make them more confident.
Do you feel like you're going to be where you need to be when Big 12 play starts?
Well, I sure hope so. I mean, yeah,
the goal.
I sure hope so. I hope Cox is healthy, and kids are relaxing more and figuring it all out. Again, guys, we're not the same team that finished the year last year. Even if Cox was on the floor, we're not the same team. You have different roles now. You have different type of athletes now. And all they need is experience.
Queen, as much as you want Lauren back, is this time helping you maybe develop, just get more minutes, get more time with Melissa? Is that helping you?
It is. The more you play, the more confident you get, the more comfortable you get. Even though everyone wants Lauren back, I feel like this is better, or not better, but this is good for our team because we can develop the players who don't normally get the minutes they're getting. We can develop, and then when she comes back, we're an all-around better team because those players have gotten better, and then Lauren comes in and just makes everyone naturally better. So we're just an all-around better team.
Moon, 9 points in the first half, led the team. Did you feel like you had the hot hand?
Well, my teammates was encouraging me. The first shot I hit, then the next play, Didi kicked it to me in the corner, and I passed it to the post, and she was like, "You just hit one, shoot it." And I looked over at Juicy, and she was giving me the shooting signal. So they had confidence in me. They was telling me to shoot the ball, so that's what I did. My shots was falling, so I was happy about that.
What's the shooting signal?
Oh, she was just like, shoot, shoot it.
How was that?
Pretty international.
Did you have some wrist action?
Yeah, just like, oh, nah, she's
Kim, you do usually take some time off during Christmas, but how did this work out? Where you got a 2-week break.
Scheduling, it wasn't intentional that we had this few games in December. It was, it's the 3 games that took away, some of it.
Those could have been dates in December.
Yes. And so you only have so many windows that you can play non-conference. And now you've got to factor in volleyball playoffs. So it takes a Saturday away from you there. So then, it's not an exact science in scheduling, but, it's going to work out okay. We should be good and fresh by the time, it all starts. And then you got to, go on the road to Connecticut in January. So